Namaskaram. Namaskaram, namaste, or namaskar is a Hindu greeting that says, the light in me sees and acknowledges the light in you, or the God in me sees and acknowledges the God in you. My name is Marky Mendoza, and this is my baby boy Kala. And welcome to Reiki with Marky. This is your weekly tarot reading for April 24 up to 30, 2023. Here we are, me and Kala, we're going to give you 8 cards. 7 cards representing the 7 energies of the day, 1 extra card to give you the theme for the week. And for this week, Kala and I will be still using, what card are we using? Okay, he left now. We are still using Tarot Black and Gold Edition, and there are 2 types of cards that you will get in our deck of cards, major and minor cards. And every time we get major cards, it's a resonating energy of a major blessing, can also be a major warning. But of course, the minor cards will tell us how much effort we need to put in to manifest bigger blessings in the future. So here we are. I know you have surely enjoyed this week's energy, and so have I. Many blessings are unfolding. Let's see what the final stretch of the month is going to bring us, starting for tomorrow's energy. Here we go. Lord blessings. Here we go. Ah, yes, tomorrow is a very important day because for our Monday energy, we have the Ace of Wands. Now, every time we have wands in our card, it's a resonating energy of hard work and effort. Now, this is a very important day for our hard work and effort because there is something new, a blessing that we're going to be working on that it may sound a little too impossible for us to achieve, but miraculously, something so good of a blessing will be received by tomorrow, and this shall bring a lot of hard work and effort, but the very good ones, because it will give you a strong motivation on how you're going to secure your future, because you will see a strong potential on this energy, and that means you are going to be emotionally prepared as to no matter what ups and downs you are meant to go through, only for you to be successful. You are definitely ready for this. This is actually a strong motivation for you to know that, hey, I am ready to see and spot opportunities, and I have the energy that it takes to keep working on how I can be successful in this. So gear up towards a better tomorrow so that you can prepare for your blessings ahead. Wow, we are starting our week with a good set of blessings with motivation. Let's see what the Tuesday energy is about. For the Tuesday energy, we have a lot of blessings. Wow. Oh, wow. Okay. Now we have the 7 of Pentacles. Now, every time we have Pentacles in our card, it's a resonating energy of ka-ching, ka-ching. Material abundance and prosperity will be given to us on this day, but also this is also a very good opportunity for us to realize that there will be certain amount of abundance and prosperity that we may need. Again, this is a need for us to utilize, and sometimes every single time that we're going to use our blessings, because there is an experience or a situation that calls out for it. Oftentimes, even if we do have the abundance and prosperity in place, or let's say you're needing to use your money, let's say, and when at the time that you're gonna get your wallet, and every time you're gonna take a peek, and there is money inside of our wallet, oftentimes, even if we have that money, we sometimes feel the doubt and fear of us. If I'm gonna use this, is this gonna come back to me, or am I really, am I gonna have an opportunity to gain it back? There will always be possible doubt and fear that we will feel every time we're gonna be needing to use our resources. But remember that whenever we're going to need a situation for our abundance and prosperity, and every time we do, when we check our wallets and there is abundance and prosperity there, first of all, be grateful and be happy that we have an opportunity to use them. Because remember that when we are talking about the abundance and prosperity in our life, this is a flow that we should be very mindful about. If there's an opportunity for us to utilize our abundance, which can be another opportunity for flow to happen, and you have doubt and fear, or there's something inside of you that doesn't feel comfortable utilizing it, then we become the blockage ourselves when it comes to the flow. So again, in the time that there is a need and you have an opportunity to use, Be very glad and grateful that you have, and trust that no matter what you need to, you shell out with, this is really something that also allows you to just plan ahead. And remember what I've been reminding everybody in the last couple of weeks. I've been reminding everybody that there will always be an opportunity for us to utilize our abundance and prosperity. Remember saving up for the rainy day, because there will be days wherein we really need to utilize them. Tuesday can be one. But at the same time, yes, there is a time for us to shell out, but also in this day, there will be material abundance and prosperity that will manifest. So, all in all, never be afraid, because remember, we have to keep trusting that we're fully abundant. Now, let's see what our Wednesday energy is about. Lord blessings. Okay. The Wednesday energy, here we go. Time and again, this card has been appearing, and every time this comes out in our reading, it will always come with a warning, and I would still say the same thing. On our Wednesday energy, we have the Knight of Swords. Now, every time we have swords, I really just love how this card is just so amazing. Okay, I just can't, I'm so obsessed with it. Okay, so every time we have swords in our card, it's a resonating energy of two possible things. It can be a form of wisdom. It can also be a form of weapon. And this is actually, it's a choice to use our swords as a weapon. On Wednesday, there's a strong opportunity for us to voice out, or to verbalize our feelings, because there really also is a situation that calls out for it. Again, it's not wrong for us to verbalize or to express our emotions, but remember, there is always a better way of saying things. There is always a better opportunity for us to communicate better, because remember, in these opportunities, we have to stay true to what our intention is. Whenever there are life situations wherein it calls for a situation to be addressed, then focus on the intention of addressing it. Now, remember, in the process of our determining the intentions of what we really need to do, the manner, the approach, or how we're going to communicate can also either make or break the situation. Now, this card is reminding us that we have the capacity to do that, and at the same time, the Knight, just like what a soldier is, the soldier is always going through training before the soldier is going to be subjected to battle. The soldier goes through rigid trainings. That means you have what it takes to also be very mindful, that you have training, that you know the value of communicating effectively by choosing your words appropriately, and to choose words that can also just address, instead of possibly inflicting another possible life experience that can lead to a conflict. Now, the Wednesday energy can be a little bit strong, because we really need to communicate and to express it out. Again, there's nothing wrong in so doing, but remember, there's just always a better way of saying things. Start your day with a strong prayer, grounding, and make sure that you also never miss out on doing your own checks in preparation, and gear up with so much patience on this day, because we will all need it. Woof! What's gonna be our Thursday energy? And Lord, please give us more blessings. Let's see. Woof! Thursday energy, here we go. And blessings we shall. Oh wow. So Thursday is such an amazing day. It's equally another blessing, and it's a major blessing. We have the Wheel of Fortune. Now, the Wheel of Fortune is a major card that reminds us of karma. And Thursday is a very important day, because it is the day of the Guru. In Vedic astrology, Thursday is dedicated to the Guru of the gods, and that's Lord Jupiter, or Lord Brihaspati. And on this day, wisdom will definitely overflow, and there is going to be a need for us to utilize strong wisdom for discernment. Now, this is not going to be limited to a specific life aspect. It can be in all aspects. And to some, depending on what our karma is needing us to learn, there will be strong aspects in our life that will manifest strong discernment, which can possibly create a ripple effect. It can create Something that either you will perceive as a blessing or can be a life lesson that you will have to be facing in the future. And by the way, the strongest warning on this day is that no matter what you will have to choose, depending on what life situation you're going to utilize this energy with, remember that the outcome, the possible outcome of your decisions, actions on this day will reflect swiftly. So, no matter what we all need to learn on this day, keep an open mind and heart. Open your mind and heart to possibilities of learning something in spite of and despite of whatever situation we have to go through, and be extra mindful and aware before responding. Refrain from any opportunities of just easily reacting. If you find yourself in a challenging situation, take a step back, take a breather, and excuse yourself only to compose yourself, because remember, this day can be crucial because anything that we less mindfully do will have its consequences, and I have to remind everybody that again, the consequences can be swift. Now that means should you wish to choose righteousness and whatever is upholding love and kindness, and then you shall quickly receive the fruits of your hard work and effort, and vice versa should there be an opposite decision otherwise. Remember to start it's starting with the Wednesday and the Thursday energy, so equally on this day, start your day with a strong prayer and make sure to be extra mindful on this day. Gear up again with so much patience so that no matter what we all have to go through, we're going to be guaranteed that there will be greater results for us. Let's see what our Friday energy is. Lord. It's starting to feel that this week is a little intense. Now let's see what the Friday energy is about. Now the Friday energy is, it's okay. It's okay because another major blessing, just like the Sunday card is, the major blessing of the Sunday card has appeared again. We have the Fool. Now, just like you, if you've enjoyed the Sunday energy, I know you have discovered a lot of new opportunities, new beginnings for this one. This is actually a piggyback of the Monday energy, and something surprising shall unfold, because remember, every time we have this major card, this is referring to a major clean slate. New chapters and new beginnings will be opening opportunities for us, and this is mostly resonating in the career aspect, or it can be if you're working in a corporate aspect, or if you have a business on your own. This is going to open new opportunities for you to discover something that can gear towards another security for you in the future. This is also very crucial because should you do well, should you discern well, and the preparations behind all of these goal streams and aspirations, if you push through and if you're able to successfully maintain and execute everything well, this can turn out to be something that can be a long-term goal and opportunity for everybody. However, if of course, depending on how you assess, and remember, this can vary depending on our own personal karmas, most especially karma concerning our career or the abundance and prosperity in our life. There can be an opportunity for us to see this as not literally just something that is for a long-term goal, but it can be something that you can also do or engage in to also just do something on the side, or like a side hustle just like that. But remember, the good thing about this card, it's always going to be giving opportunities to generate a lot of abundance and prosperity in the future. Now, the only thing that you're going to need to process here is how you're going to plan and execute these opportunities well, because the mindfulness that you're going to be putting in will be equivalent to the blessings that you're going to be facing in the future. All in all, this is still great news. So remember to gear up with a lot of preparations. Have a good cup of coffee as you discover this in the day, so to keep you mentally focused on this. All right. Now, before we continue for our weekend in the last three cards, if you are liking the videos in our content, please do not forget to share it with your friends and family. Do not forget to like, share, and subscribe in our YouTube channel. And we are available in all other social media platforms. We're in Facebook, Instagram. Also here in YouTube, we have YouTube Shorts, and we have our daily guides in our TikTok. Please follow, and remember to share it with our friends and family to keep us motivated in creating this content. And here we go for our Saturday energy. For the Saturday energy is Wow. Okay. The energy this week is it really is intense. It truly is something. We have another major card, and it's a major, well, let's have it this way. It can be a warning depending on what situation we're in, but we have the Hanged Man. Now, the Hanged Man is a major card that depicts any form of the universe is asking us to slow down or to pend some of the things in physical activities, most especially. Now, when this card happens, remember, when does your body tend to slow down, most especially when you're always on the go? Remember, oftentimes when our body is asking us to slow down, it's because the vessel itself is literally needing some rest. And oftentimes this may lead to health challenges. Now remember, this week is a little too intense. The ups and downs of the energies we've been experiencing, most especially gearing towards the weekend, it's starting to unfold that it really is a bit intense. That being said, the least thing we would all want to happen is to have a toll on our health, because the busyness that this week has been presenting is also allowing us to stay reminded of how the balance of hard work and effort versus resting and recovering should always be our top priority at first. I will always say that we can always conquer anything and everything, just so our body is having the capacity to do what we need it to do. And that means we would always need to honor what the body, what our vessel is also needing to have. Gear up by making sure that whatever the body needs, we provide, because we ask our body to do many things. This card is literally telling us that the least thing we want is that our health situation can also be one of the strongest reasons why we are not able to push through with our goals, dreams, and aspirations. So remember, find the balance amidst all supposed busyness in our schedule, because remember, it's okay for us to conquer anything and everything so long as our body has the energy for it. Now let us see what our Sunday energy is about. It's a bit intense, I know. So, let's see what a Sunday energy is. For Sunday, well, capping off our week with blessings of assurance, we have the Two of Pentacles. And the Pentacles again is here. And remember, this is kaching kaching. And I mentioned earlier when I got this card that, remember, this card is giving us the assurance that we need. Now there on Sunday there will be a lot of discernment that will pass through our mind, and most especially this is also telling us that if we're able to process many things even on a Sunday, and it feels like we're talking about future plans in this card on how to balance our future plans and being realistic with the abundance and prosperity that we currently have. I know this can be a one of the times wherein we are going to discern, this is what I have, this is what I'm able to save for the rainy days, and these are my goals, dreams, and aspirations. Are they aligned? Are they aligned in the sense we're in? Does my goals, dreams, and aspirations align to what I have saved and I have prepared for? And this can be a realization of either you can do more, or this is something that can only allow you to feel comfortable, to maintain what we have, or to stay motivated to keep doing more so that we can gear up towards having more in the future, and most especially during the times that we will be needing it. The planning and discernment that we're going to be going through on this day would also be beneficial, because if you're also someone who hasn't been taking time to plan and to sort out our finances and to have a concrete planning session as to how you will nourish and grow your abundance and prosperity, this day it will be very evident. So take advantage of this energy and make sure that you are going to utilize this to prepare you more, because again, this card is reminding us that if we receive the Tuesday energy and we would want to not have that similar doubt and fear or that uneasiness every time that we are going to be facing an unexpected or an emergency case, at least we are fully prepared. So take the inspiration on the Tuesday energy as you go through the Sunday energy, so it can also help you feel more assured in the future. Now, again, this week has proven to be a bit intense, but let's see what the theme for this week is and what the real message behind what ups and downs and the final stretch of April is all about. So let's see what the week is telling us. It's a major reminder for us. The last stretch of the week is, I would say, yes, I would agree that this is really a little intense. And I'm not gonna shelter everybody from this, because I mean the cards are already reflecting how intense it is, but for a very good reason. And for the theme for this week, we have the Magician. The magician that manifests anything and everything because the tools are readily available for us. So, this is really a reminder that whatever situation we are at, the ups and downs and of life is given to us for a very good reason, primarily to train us. To train us that whether there are blessings, how do we maintain blessings? How do we improve and grow them and nourish them? And if there are life challenging situations, what's the lesson? What can I do differently in the next time so that I can rise above these situations? No matter what we have to go through, there will always be a lesson that comes with it. And all it takes is for us to keep an open mind and heart and spotting them. And of course, my strongest advice is first is to discern and to discover these things, but of course to measure up as to how we're going to be very effective in applying these discoveries. That's the key. We have to apply them in real life. We just don't learn about how to see the difference. We have to act on giving it a try. So that's the only time that we can see if what we discovered in a form of wisdom is something that's effective. If we don't engage, how would we know that it is effective enough? And once you do, once you apply them consistently, that is, and once you're able to give your best to keep reminding yourself of to do things better and better each time, then remember the law of resonance will always manifest. Whatever energies you plant shall be harvested in the future. And remember, you will all benefit this with this in the future. That's it for our weekly reading for this week. And I do hope you like this episode. And if you do not forget to give it a good thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed in our YouTube channel, please do. Do not forget to share it with your friends and family. Watch out for our daily shorts and our TikTok for our everyday daily guides. But for now, this has been Marky Mendoza, always reminding everybody to keep trusting the process. Namaskaram, everybody. Gear up for this week. It's going to be a roller coaster ride, but only for a good reason. We'll see you in our daily shorts.